Right, hello YouTube, welcome back to some more From the Depths. Welcome back to the Heavy Cruiser, which you might notice is looking a lot more built up now. There's some slight changes, but I'm going to consider this the sort of complete Mark 1. As for what these changes are, we have the guns on both sides, I can't remember if I had that before. A few small anti-aircraft mounts, more complete detailing on the masts and whatnot. These extra sort of additional panels of armour. Sort of protect the core of the ship from the side I think is most likely to come under attack from. New coat of paint, laser anti-munition systems loaded in the front of the ship. It does sit a little low in the water now, but I think we'll be okay. Getting some weird warnings about not being able to manoeuvre correctly. Is that because it thinks it can do something it can't? It did think it was an airship for some reason. We can reverse. We could be stationary. We cannot fly. Hover movement is not right. It should be on... maybe I've got the wrong AI card connected. Nope, circling ship card. That's weird. I don't know why it seems to think it can hover. Oh. Yeah, why have you got... Yeah, actually, that's wrong. That shouldn't be that. Yeah, ship. Intimidator. Turn the spot is needed for idle distance 50 meters to be able to control your... I see. You can... Ship 100 is okay. It's quite a large ship, so that's fine by me. Right. In fact, now we need to save it to... Campaign. 012, hatchet. There's big frontal blades. There we go, so now we have a big brother to our existing cruiser. It's focused much more on its main guns, but... Hey ho. Oh, I didn't put any anchors on it. Oh well, it's okay. We'll go with those two. So, let's load one into the campaign. We did, of course, get a bunch of resources last time, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly. Oh no, sorry. I still have a little bit of the old COVID. I'm getting better, but not completely clear yet. So there might be a little bit of coughing from me still. Yeah, 2 million. Oh, I think we might actually have a fight with that flounder first. I think we'll maybe sort that first, and then we can build in peace. It hasn't even moved to face me, so I'm guessing that's a non-combat ship. Oh no, it's launching missiles. Maybe not completely non-combat then. And guns. No, yeah, it's definitely a warship. It's a strange looking one, but... Ooh, cruiser just took a big hit. Had a lot of damage. Did we just take a hit to the gun? Yeah, it did. See that? Ouch, okay, yeah. Maybe the cruiser's starting to show its age a little bit. Oh, okay, well maybe this thing's just actually quite strong, because those hit quite hard. Yeah, cruiser just taking a beating from this thing. Guess that's what I get for calling it goofy looking. So while the cruiser's taking damage, the others aren't. But even still, that one did hurt. I had to retire designs almost as soon as I built them. Well, the other ships are taking damage too, actually. I destroyed it at least.
Receiving.
Who's still alive? Everyone damaged. Except the frigate. Oh well. We're capturing their territory in exchange. Right.
Receiving.
We'll build from
Receiving.
here. Spawn in our gatherer. Teleport to it. Of course, we have our own specialized gathering stations now. Actually built our own design. Right, now I believe we need 300,000 resources. We're at 350. Need quite a lot to build this particular ship. Hold until 100% complete. We can actually afford 7 of these. That's a very nice thing to see. So it'll be a more extended build through. Testing some of the ones we've seen. I might even intended to upgrade the building equipment, but we'll see how long it takes. But yeah, she'll get to see the thing coming together from the inside. It's quite a large ship. It's a physical size. After seeing as we're apparently getting a lot more resources than I thought in general in this campaign, we maybe have to work on some hover battleship designs at some point. Make some really nice stuff. And our actual battleship design, of course. This is just our technically just our heavy cruiser. Not that we can't make improvements to all our designs at some point as well. Need to upgrade this. Although we can't do it off screen, but I like to actually watch them being built. I suppose we can turn to stagger, can we? Nope. It's building the hull, isn't it? At least it seems to be anyway. The underside supports. This, in theory, should be a very tough ship. In terms of just general durability, which is certainly something we could apparently use, judging by our recent battles. But if we're still having trouble with that, perhaps we'll have to take a leaf out of the Onyx Watch books and start seeing how they build their ships. A bit quicker now. If we have to build any more of these, I'll probably have to skip the build process just because of the time it's taken. Goes the engine. Try to keep it full of resources because it's going to burn a bit of fuel with those triple engines. Start constructing the internals on the guns by the looks of it. There's the side armor. hopefully you guys aren't too bored watching this, but I just love this. Just watching the boats come together. Like I say, a piece at a time. Assemble. Again, we'll only do this one. Just pick this ship class. We could do it a lot quicker technically by just spawning them in out of game. At a game and then just accelerating. I've had some battles in this game that would have gone on long enough to build one of these mid-fight. That would be quite an endeavour, building a ship this big in the middle of a battle. It's just the sewage guns left to come together now. Oh. How much people like me? The Deepwater Guard do not. Hey, and there we go. Right. You can spurf into your own fleet.
Listening.
Look at the resources you should be. Yes, right. Let's send it over to join the main fleet.
Moving now.
There's a bit of backup. How are you guys doing? You repair them.
Receiving.
It would like to be, but I actually don't think it has enough resources on board. We'll actually give it actually it does have pretty much full resources. It's just time it takes, I think. Patchwork and a paddle gun. Okay. Patchwork shouldn't be too bad. Paddle gun could be a problem. Out of combat resource burn is not too bad. What have we got down here? Oh, the sifter. Okay.
Listening.
Nothing is coming towards it. Smoker. Don't know that one. Tell you what, let's load in another hatchet class, and we'll send it over to assist. There should be a way to. How do I... What I don't know is how I add these ships to that that list so we can build them. I guess what we'll just do is we'll just spawn in with this, and then we'll time accelerate.
Listening. Listening.
Oh, right. Pretty run out of resources. Right. Right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can have a bunch. We've got a bunch of commodities. I don't know how many we'll need, so we'll just give it a whole bunch. Okay. Into its own fleet.
Receiving.
That's it. At least this one thinks it's a water vehicle. Maybe it was just setting it in the designer is all it needed.
Moving now.
Oh, are they trying to salvage it while we're right there? That's... No.
Receiving.
Oh. Cruiser still hasn't repaired. Well, we're going to have to rely on our other ships for this battle then. Sort of good in a sense because that's the one those are the ones they're firing on. Oh, I don't know what happened to the missiles there. They all just suddenly swerved and kicked the daylights out of that patchwork, but it's not really the big problem.
Engaging now.
Yes. Yeah, the paddle gun's the problem here. Oh my god. What was that? We hit it in the side once and something blew out. Struck off one of its ammunition reserves, maybe. No, they're still not firing on the one I told them to. Oh, it's dead now, though. Okay, 2 down. It has all the resources it needs. It's, oh, is it because does the cruiser not have any repair bots on board or something? Or did it have some and they're all destroyed? Either way, let's add on a yeah, it might be it had some repair bots and they've all been knocked out. Find some empty space and stick a couple of repair bots on.
Receiving. Receiving. Receiving.
Okay, Hatchetman joining with fleet. Oh, Hatchet. Hatchetman's battle tech, isn't it? What am I talking about? Needs to be a lot of ships here. There must be something important over here they're looking after. Ah, fish in a barrel.
Receiving. Receiving.
Right, let's combine these into... Alright, I think it needs to be closer.
Receiving. Receiving. Receiving.
Okay, the cruiser is repairing, it's just very slow.
Receiving.
Merge these forces into a fleet. Right, you are the flagship. Main fleet, right.
Receiving.
Frigate, you're going to take up one wing. Cruiser,
Receiving.
you're going to take up the other.
Moving now. Receiving.
Patrol boats,
Moving now. Receiving.
you will
Moving now. Receiving.
escort from the sides and rear.
Moving now. Receiving.
Hatchet will take the front position.
Moving now. Receiving.
Might have this one move on its own to
Moving
capture
now.
here.
Moving now. Listening.
The faster sifter
Moving out.
forwards.
Receiving.
Yeah, the cruiser is gradually fixing itself, it's just very slow.
Listening. Receiving.
Well, that's got their attention, they've all moved. Right.
Receiving.
Main fleet,
Moving
move to
now.
there and stop. We'll actually,
Receiving. Listening.
we'll actually start the fight with the sifter and we'll bring both in. This is going to be a big one. Right. Let's have the sifter and the hatchet at the top. God, we could try and increase it to full size. We'll do 50. We'll see how it runs. Really? Oh, okay. We need to put it up because we have not spawned as intended. Try to stick it out to max. Let's just try and include everything. Go on. Let's make that mistake early. Okay, it's not running too bad. Not quite sure who's firing upon who here. I believe that's our main fleet. That's the sifter. That huge one at the back is our new cruiser. And let's see what we've got here. So we know what to prioritize. We've got what looks like a prowler. Yeah, so we've got a prowler. Maybe it's Captain Sal. Maybe he escaped. Maybe it's someone else. Who knows? We have a... What is this? Jacob's Folly. Not too bad. That'll be the fishing spot. Whatever it's called. Davy Jones. Oh! Wait, the Davy Jones? Is this the Deepwater Guard HQ? Yeah, isn't this the Deepwater Guard's headquarters? Is that what we stumbled upon? Oh, we brought enough forces for it at any rate. Or we brought the right sort of force for it at any rate. Let's go check out our new cruiser. Keep a bit of an eye on that during the battle as well. In theory, even though there's missiles being lobbed at it, it should be trying to counter them, but it's definitely shelling. Because that's its guns there. And that, in theory, is probably shelling the Davy Jones, actually, because I think it's told to prioritise the biggest ship. Or biggest vessel. Ammunition has been exhausted. Expand. Okay, so the hatchetman maybe needs more. Well, hatchet maybe needs more barrels. It may have been a mistake to try and load this much at once, but we'll keep trying. We'll keep going for now. Any vehicles taking damage? Cruiser's still damaged. Sifter has taken a hit. Check up on that one in a minute. The Sifter is taking hits, although it's still going. Limping a little bit, but... Oh, and still firing. Someone in the comments did suggest EMP as a weapon choice. Which I'm like, yeah, I could see that could work. Perhaps not against the Deepwater Guard so much, considering they're mostly made of wood. But, yeah, certainly against a lot of the other factions we fight, that could certainly be a good modification to it. Might lose the Sifter here. It looks like it's taking a lot of damage, but we just knocked something out. I think it was a shuriken, but we knocked something out. Where are those missiles going? Are they going for the Davy Jones? I think the cruise missiles are going for the Davy Jones. Okay, now it looks like the Hatchet's shelling one of their bases. Hatchet has not sustained notable damage yet. That's good. I don't know if that's because it's at the back or not, but the other ship's taking damage for it. Oh, Davy Jones just got its mast cut and one of its towers deleted. Good hit. Apologies for the speed of this battle. I'll maybe try and keep it to maybe 60. Might run a little better. So small weapons are out of range. Sifter is still flying. I thought we might have lost it by now. There's actually a Marauder here. You don't see those in... Well, at least I haven't seen those in the wild very often. Yeah, just straight up a Marauder. Just doing its thing, chugging away. Being generally terrible if it's... How are we looking with this Sifter? It's working. 2 missile tubes loaded. I think it's going to get another volley off. I thought we might have lost this by now. Yeah, the Hatchet's definitely complaining about ammunition access, so we may have to do some modifications there. It may need better reserves. I think we've lost the... No, we've still got the regular cruiser. We've lost the patrol boat. That's fine. Oh, we're getting another missile salvo. Sifter's definitely nipped in to try and destroy the Davy Jones, although that missile doesn't look to have target lock, so I'm guessing we've got a missile rail damaged. Hatchet's starting to report some light damage. We may have to automatically reprioritize their fire, maybe. I don't know whether destroying this knocks them out, like the Deepwater Guard, or... I think it is their base, but it could just be their sort of base structure. Oh god, where's the Hatchet? Status report, how are things on board? Some guns facing the wrong way for some reason. Not quite sure what's happened there, but... Ooh, anti-munition system's working.
Engage now.
Engage that ship, please. Health below 80% and sinking. Oh, whoops, we've run over a patrol boat. Oh no. Whoops. Hey, there's that side armor working. The shell just bouncing off it. Lamps nodes are definitely working. On my own side, it looks like it is mostly the hatchet left now, but there are definitely other ships still registering as online. I think a lot of the Deepwater Guard pirate ships are quite small now, actually, that are left. Let's put a volley off into them. Oh, maybe not. The fail-safes aren't necessarily working very well with that, apparently. Yeah, the hatchet is what has wandered a bit close to enemy fire, I do note that. Oh, has it been harpooned? Oh, he's been harpooned by the ship next to him.
Engage now.
And I don't think he cares much. I think he might be pulling it along more than anything at this point. By the way, I think we did lose the sifter. I'm going to maneuver us in a bit manually. I'm going to pull us into the Davy Jones. We'll maybe try and knock that out. The side armor just bouncing those shells. It's great. Come on, stay under my control. It does seem to want to not listen to me every now and then. Lamb's node's definitely drained. For I to fire too much, but I kind of knew that would happen. We are still firing on that ship. Okay, one down. Every vessel that's knocked out, the fight runs faster, so that's always nice. Low health. Oh, the Davy Jones is that? We got it. Got the headquarters. Oh, shoot! And something sliced our. Thought they must have got a lucky hit on the radar mast. Oh dear, that's not so good. What's left? Laser tracking, coincidence rangefinders. Okay, that's something. Two bases knocked out. Nice work. Yeah, the hatchet is definitely proving its survivability, I think, considering what we've taken on today, and it's still going. And the Seawers just worked there. I just saw them knock out another shell. Yeah, we're right. We're equaling the numbers now. Considering what we did with a much lesser force. Yeah, Lambs and Seawers working there. I saw that one. Simultaneous takedown. Although we haven't suffered damage. We certainly have. I can see one of the guns is certainly damaged, but also not quite sure what we're firing at. It seems to be a ship a long way off. Can we fire at that?
Engaging now.
Yeah, like that. Exactly like that. What's this thing? Oh, it's the Jacob's Folly. Yeah. We got it. Low health. Maybe they need to do like black and white font for that particular one. It's actually turning around to engage the other enemies. I maybe need to put an angle limiter on the guns if just to stop them getting stuck. I don't think I've done that in the end, because I was like, oh, they're shooting okay, but they're definitely getting stuck occasionally. But yeah, the guns don't seem to be particularly volatile. The side armor was 100% working. We could literally see cram rounds being duds and bouncing off of it. And my word, did we get hit by a lot of duds. That says, I think that says something about Deepwater Guard shells more than anything. And what's left at the end of it? The damaged cruiser, the frigate, almost no damage, one patrol craft, and a damaged hatchet. But did good. We may have to actually return to base or build a new base just to make repairs, but I don't think the main fleet's going to be pushing much further in its current state. It definitely needs work, but the ships in it are proving pretty good. I think it's just 2 shurikens left now. Definitely shooting itself occasionally, this ship. You definitely see the occasional spray of sparks when it's clipping itself. Hey! Oh, I think we got him. Pirates, the scum of Nita's waters. They're greedy thieves that care nothing for the world nor those they steal from and hurt. The 4 pirate lords of the Deepwater Guard have surrendered to save their own filthy skins. Tex of Erwick, they called themselves, but they grew rich, standing on the backs of the poor and gave nothing back. Hanging them would be too quick, too merciful, and if they were dead, they could tell us of their downfall. No, they will work off their debt to the people. Ah, so we're taking over them now. They will till the fields, dig the wells, and build new homes under the watchful eyes of armed guards until their debt is repaid. When that day will come is yet to be decided. There is a burning fire in your eyes that the one who betrayed you, Captain Sal, is dead in the water where he belongs for what he did. Piracy can be expected to end in due time, but you have a mission to accomplish. The quest cannot stop here. Choose your next target and bring forth the winds of change. Could I play the Metal Gear Rising song?
Listening.
Is it Winds of Change? What am I thinking of?
Listening. Receiving. Moving now.
Okay, you
Listening.
also come to
Moving
that.
out.
Right.
Moving out.
So, with one target down. Or one entire force down, I should say. And a nice little victory under our belts. We'll set a base off constructing at this new spot at Jamble, or Sandbanks, I should say, and we'll call it there for our thing. So we'll just get as far as setting that base off being constructed. In fact, we might actually specifically have to bring an Ulster up, so we'll actually call it here. I think we're going to actually need a dedicated construction ship being sent. But yeah, hopefully you've all enjoyed this episode. I know I have. We've got one foe down. We'll now be free to properly focus on the lightning hoods and once again possibly loosen them. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, hopefully you've all enjoyed. I'll see you guys all again next time. Bye-bye.